Hello, it's Sally here at Dotty B. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be finishing off my my little project that I started the other day. It's a story box, or diorama was the word I was looking for last time. So a little picture inside a box. As you can see, I have now put the feet on and I've gone for green. I'm not sure whether it was the right colour. I was in an orange for a while, but what I did, I painted the drafts pieces and sanded them down a little bit just so that they look a little bit more worn, and then glued them on and just used an all-purpose adhesive. I'm using Yoo-Hoo. I'm sure there are others around that you can use. So they have now been stuck on. I can see a bit of glue hanging up. So that's done. And I've also finished off the stitchery. I've sewn down all my flowers now and added a couple more. I found that one on a napkin, which I've cut out and sewn on. I've done some little tufts of grass as well, and sewn all my flowers on. And yes, that's I didn't find the other one until Ali messaged me to say, did you have a look behind your Roxy's Journal of Stitchery project that you showed us last time? I think it might be stuck on there, and it was. I'd hung the stitchery back up on the wall, and so I took it down, and yes, the little flower was still kind of stuck to the back of the stitchery. So I found the missing one, which I've put away for another time because I'd already cut a new one out. So there we go. Right, I'm just going to put that out of the way because I am going to be doing my butterfly. So last time I showed you how I rolled this little label, isn't it? Label up to make the body of the butterfly, and I've just gone through my little stash. Well, when I say little, it's quite big stash of buttons, and I've just picked out 2 largish buttons and 2 smaller buttons. They're all different because I couldn't find any of the same, so it was easier to go different rather than try and find the same. So that is my butterfly. They are the components of my butterfly. I'm just looking for my needle. Oh, it's in here still. And I'm just thinking, what thread shall I use to sew my butterfly on? I'm going to start with my peachy colour, peachy orangey colour, and thread up my needle. I think I've got a fly buzzing around me. I've got the doors open and the windows open because it's a lovely day here today. There's a fly flying around. Oh, it's like a little gnat. Oh, go away. Right, it's still there. Can you see it? It's just go away. It'll go away eventually. Right, so but my butterfly, I'm going to stitch it on somewhere there. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to flatten it out a little bit, and then just do some overcast stitches, really, just, or couching. It's like a couching, I suppose, isn't it? You just going over the body of the butterfly like this. Shouldn't need too many. Alright, do I need another one? I think that's enough. Okay, I'm still going to use my thread. I'm not going to finish off my thread because I'm just going to attach my buttons as well. So I am putting my buttons, there's 2 there and 2 there to make the wings of my butterfly. So something like that. sticking that one that side. I don't think it really matters, but yeah, I like them like that, I think. So those two, that one, we'll start with this one. Oh, I just thought I was going to do a sun as well, wasn't I? I forgot about the sun. Okay, that's one. It's travelled away from the body, but it should be okay. If it's not, I'll unpick it. I think it'll be okay. There's that one there. If I put this one away from the body a tiny bit, then it'll look like it's supposed to be like that. That's supposed to be about there. Couldn't find the hole. Okay. Oops. And then the two little wings. Okay, because this is a 4-hole button, I'm going to do a cross. I hope you're all well today and finding time to stitch. Like I say, it's a lovely sunny day here. The sun is shining. It's lovely and warm. We've been able to open the doors and the windows. The grass has been mowed, so it smells lovely. And I've found my time to stitch, so I'm happy. Okay, and that one's going to go there. Okay, so that's the little butterfly done. Oh, I've got to do some antenna. So I'm not going to do anything too fancy, just a straight stitch and then a little bit of a thread bead, I think. It's just like a cluster of satin stitches, tiny stitches all together. A bit like I use them in place of a French knot. I just think they look great and they don't come undone like French knots do, so that's why I like them. There, one over there. more, I think. Okay, that's that done. Right, I'll do the sun before I go on to all the crafty bits. So I need a yellow thread, which I haven't got. Let me just go grab my threads. Here we go. And I'll choose my thread. Quite like this bright yellow. I'm trying to match it. That's too bright. Match it up with that, maybe a bit paler. Yeah, oh look, perfect. It's very perfect. That's the one. Got a few tangles and bits here. I don't know what's gone on there. Okay, that's it. Right, I am going to use all 6 strands. I'm going to try and get it through this needle. If I can't, I might need to change needles. I think I need to change needle. Let's get to my other one. Yep. Okay. Right, I did just try and find a pencil. I did just it's not level, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm going to just go along and I'm going to do a stem stitch all the way around. There we go. Just finish there. And I'm going to come back. So I'm going to be filling all of this in. But because I'm using 6 strands, ouch, and I'm doing a stem stitch, it won't take long to do at all. It fills in quite quickly. I'm going to do it as you're watching because it's not going to take too long, and you can always whiz past this bit if you don't want to watch it all. but I'm not sure what I've done there. Yeah, so just whiz through this if you don't want to sit and watch. It shouldn't take too long. I feel so, yeah, I felt as though it was trapped somewhere along the way. I went out to the pub last night and we went to, it was a quiz night, and Fiskars scissors was one of the questions. What colour are the handles on Fiskars scissors? So I knew straight away the answer. So yeah, although we didn't do brilliantly, we were 8th again, same as last week, but we're trying. Keep getting, well, we don't keep getting better, but we're hoping to get better week by week, but we'll see. Right, so that's my sun, and then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to travel across here. I just put some sun rays in. There we go, that was a quick and easy sun. So, like I say, it doesn't take that long when you're doing it in fixed thread and doing stem stitch, I was about to say seed stitch. So, and it kind of looks like the old embroideries, you know, the vintage embroideries, so I quite like that effect. Right, so that's that bit done. What else is there to do? I did write a list. Hang on, butterfly, flower pot, words, and then we start the sun, didn't I? So we've got the flower pot to do and we've got the words to do. So let's do the flower pot first. I have decided to do a green thimble for my flower pot, which kind of matches my legs. It's very close. So that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to use a green thimble, and I am going to take some clay. This is air drying clay. Which has already been opened, but it's still quite soft. And I've got it under my fingernail. Ugh, yuck. I should have come prepared because I haven't got any tissues. Right, okay. I should have done this last because it's so messy. Didn't think. That was silly of me, wasn't it? I'll just seal this back up. That should definitely have been the last job I did. Fingernails, right? Okay, so I filled the thimble up with the clay, and it's all oh, that gnat's come back again. Go away. Right, and these are my flowers. It's right in my face. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh. Right. Okay, well, let's just give it a go. I don't know what they're going to look like, but let's see. I'm just stuffing them in, and I'm hoping that once it's dry, they're going to stay there. That one looks better the other way around. Yeah. Right, is that one too tall? I'm going to cut this one. I am trying to ignore that gnat. I don't like that one. Let's see what else there is. It's a small one, can that go in? It could go down there, yep, like that. That one's got a leaf on, I like that. Oh, that's that white one, isn't it? Which I've only got a sticky one of. I don't want to go too far in there because I'm going to get my hands all sticky then. What I might do is cut some off. Let's cut that one. Right, that'll be fine. Let's just have a quick look. Once it's in, I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's just pop that in, and then that will go there. Yeah. I have got other bits and pieces. Do you want to see my tray of goodies? Hang on, let me see if I can bring it in. There we go. This is my tray of goodies. Then some glues. Right, because I've got, this is where I keep all my little trinkets. Look at that one there. That's check glass. So this is glass, a glass cat. And these were given out, you know, like now we have plastic cracker toys. Well, this is what used to be in old crackers, little charms like this, and this is a little cat, and you probably can't see it, but it's even got glass eyes, and it would have had a jewel around its collar as well. It's got a little metal collar on, and it would have had a little jewel around that, but that's broken off at some stage. But I picked this up for about 50p at an antiques market it was. I don't think they really knew what it was, but yeah, so I was really happy to get that. So it's my little black cat. I haven't used him yet, but got a little brass piggy. These here are two more swans to make the You're a Very Fine Swan Indeed. Got two more. This one here is a lead one. It's an old lead toy. I say toy, they don't make lead toys anymore. They're dangerous, but that's a lead one. And then this is just a little ornament. Little swan ornament. Got this one here, look at this. This is a hedgehog brooch. It's got a little pin. But this is made of wood, and he's got little bead eyes. But this is real fur. I think it might be rabbit fur or something like that. Obviously it's old, and you know, I wouldn't buy anything new like this, but this is an old one. And he was just sitting there looking really forlorn in a grungy old thing, so I've rescued him. And he goes with little mousey, because I've got a mouse to match. I've got a project for him, so I have took his pin off. He did have a pin on, but he's got little pink glass eyes. I'm not sure whether you can see that or not. And little leather ears as well, and a leather tail. They're so sweet, but yeah. Lead sheep as well to do another project with. And then I've got another project that I'm thinking of with these. She's got a bell inside her. She's metal. She's been squished. I don't know whether you can see her face. She's a bit squished, but she's lovely. She's darling, and she's not got any shoes, or she's not got any feet at the moment. Well, not at the moment, forever, because I won't be making any feet, but she's not got any feet, but she's sweet. And then there's my guard. So I've got a project in mind for those two as well. And then, yeah, oh, I've got a dancing little performing poodle. I think he's a Wade Whimsy. So kind of like I don't think he is Wade actually, because he's got no stamp on him, but he's a ceramic little dancing poodle. Yeah, so that's my little, oh no, look, I've got a hedgehog. This is a Wade Whimsy, yeah. little hedgehog for another project. Got a little pig, he's only plastic though. I've got a lady, she's from a train set as well, so another project for them. So yeah, they're all, this is one of the tins that I would use. This is an old throat pastel. We've got sore throat, I suppose that's what they're for. Or glucose, maybe energy, I'm not sure, but it's an old sweet tin anyway, so I thought that would be good to do another project in. So anyway, that's my little box of goodies. I'm going off, aren't I, because we should be concentrating on this one. So done that. Let's think what I need to do. So I've done the flower pot. I've got to glue the flower pot in, but I've got to put this in first. So let's do this first, because I think then all I've got to do are my words. So again, I'm just going to use a Yoo-hoo stick, just a water-based glue. It's a bit gunky though, this one is. I'm not sure whether it's usually a bit firmer than that, but and then stick that into my box like that. And then I've got to stick my flower pot in now. Because this is plastic on wood, I'm not sure how this is going to stick. I'm going to try this Yoo-hoo glue first of all. If it doesn't stick, then I will be using my glue gun, hot glue. I'll probably have to use my hot glue gun actually. So I'm putting a generous blob on the bottom of the flower pot. It's running, yeah. Let's see. Right, I'm not sure whether you're going to be able to. I'm just going to place. That's the wrong way around. I'm just going to place it in just so that I can see where it is and get it where I need it to be. Okay, it's there. I'm not going to put up too much at this moment because it's sliding everywhere. So I'm just going to leave. I'm just going to pop that to one side for now and see if it will just hold while I do my words. So I said that I would show you how to type on, this is my typewriter, my old typewriter. It's a portable one, so it's only a small one. It's nothing fancy really. And that's as far back as it'll go. I can't get it back any further. Hopefully you can see that. Yeah, so this is my cranky old typewriter. I use this to type on fabric. I'm going to show you, I'm just going to grab some fabric and show you what I do. Give me 1 second to get some fabric. Okay. Right, canvas is, I love to type on canvas because it's almost paper-like, you know, it's of a consistency for paper. And it cuts quite well and keeps its shape. So right. So all I do is I treat it like paper. I'm just going to pull this up just in case. Line it up. And start typing now. I can't remember where my words are. Oh, okay, I've got them here. Right, so see, I've gone wrong. Oh no, I haven't. You have to be really careful because there's a backspace, but there's no eraser. So the flowers grew. And your heart. Oh look, I've got bloomed. I'm not using fabric on this, so it really is just to show you. So I'd have to do, if I was going to use this, I would have to do that again. But once I've done this, I cut it out. I'm just going to get my sharp scissors. So we'll just use that one. And then what I do is just, you could cut it and then tuck it under and almost applique it on. I usually use raw edges, so I cut it the size that I want it to be when it's actually on my piece. Okay, and then what I would do is I would stitch round, either just a straight stitch going that way or a running stitch all the way round. So I'm just going to put that to one side because I'm actually going to attach paper to my box. So I've got an old book that I use to cut up, and this is an old piece of paper from that. I don't like using new paper because it's too fresh and white. I know you can get cream paper or whatever, but this has just got the right colour for me that I like. So this is just an old piece of book paper that I'm going to use. So pop it in, line it all up. I'm going to see if I can get it all on one line, and because I want it going down here. Sorry, down here. Okay, so just in one line. So that's what I'm going to try and do. And I'm going to try not to make any mistakes. So I'm going to go quiet for a minute while I concentrate. Just bear with me 1 second. Right, so. Okay. I'm just going to move my typewriter out of the way. On the floor. Okay, so there's my typing. The flowers grew and your heart bloomed. So that's what I want for the bottom of my my piece. So I'm just going to cut that out. Keep this because that will be used for another page. Right, I'm just going to pop this back. I'm not sure if that's had time to tack down or anything. It's not sliding anywhere, so we'll see how we go. So yes, that's going to go on there. So now I just need to cut it to size, and that's just by trimming both edges. Until it fits on the piece. So it's easier to type it onto a larger sheet and then cut it down. Okay, get in there, just a tiny bit more, I think. I think that might be about right. I'm just going to take this edge off here. Okay, again, I'm just using a yoo-hoo stick, glue stick. And centre it on there. Okay, be okay once it's stuck. And that is that. Oops, daisy. So yeah, I think that's everything. So you can my flower pot has slid. I've just seen it slide. I may have to hot glue that down, I'm not sure, but that is, hopefully you can see that is my little story box. So we've got a garden, we've got a little butterfly visiting the garden, we've got a plant pot with some flowers in, the sun's shining, so memories of a sunny day. So that will sit on my shelf on its little feet, which you can't see if I put it that way, but I'm sure you get the gist. I'll put a photo at the end so you can see it standing. But there, that's it. So really pleased with that. I love the colours. It's very happy and cheery. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed watching me do that. And thank you so much for joining me. And I hope to see you again soon. So take care. Okay, bye bye.